She looked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Oh no. Okay. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come and see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Oh, okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, so it's just the two of you, Makoto and Kyoko? Kiku's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us? Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko, type the question. What do you want to ask us? Oh, yeah. I'd like you to take me somewhere where we can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you do that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So?
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
But...
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still...
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's not true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
Misread that. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
Certainly.
When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that alter ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I don't want alter ego to punish himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind will really notice it. But
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network. But
hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he said that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
if you were in his place, could you really sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend?
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I could do this.
Leave it to me.
So, please, let me try.
Listen,
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
that's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. The secret room? That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance cameras
Indeed.
in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. Right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Good. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Now then, let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? Alright, we started picking them up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh! You can't talk right now. I'm going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you'll have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. Having react like a machine like that of all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Let's go. Third floor. Hi, Hera. What are you doing? We got it. What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Okay, well, gotta go out of my room now. Take it easy, partner. See ya. Right. Okay. That was really weird. Hello, crazy lady. How are you? Okay.
Have you reached that certain age?
My obsession. What are you doing? Living. I see. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. Be there, living totally calm. I want to say third floor
Just a
bathroom.
second.
Oh, this is where we need
Hey.
to go. Come on, we have to hurry. Oh, okay. No, second floor. Never mind. Whoop, whoop.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I'm going to wait here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She's so forceful. I thought it made her mad again.
Just a
somehow.
second.
Why are you just standing here? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm
So
going.
then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay. Don't to be like that. Click just right. There we go. Okay. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Anything in the drawer? Kyoko. There should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Aha! Found it! Network cable right here. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. Immediately got to work. Pulled out the laptop to connect to the Ethernet port and the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. Might be able to connect to their outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna
Just-
do my best.
Just hold tight and put faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here, you and the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Alter Ego is totally screwed.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an intentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. Not much was for sure. Kyoko?
What?
Yes. So we're just gonna split
Why
up?
is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Maybe, but isn't it a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. It's just... Had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter
Correct.
Ego... All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Alright. That's our only option. We parted ways, I headed back to my room. More socializing? I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. And before long at all, I went to sleep. I had completely dozed off. Ooh! Huh? Someone's at the door! Shep sounded the doorbell, pushed my sleeping haze, and pulled me out in the real world. Who's at the door? Hello? Rattle, rattle.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. There she is. Hello? Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window to the rec room. There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we going to do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? So if we break in, we'd be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said
wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then
It would
why...
seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it a chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rules don't apply. Then there's no problem if we break it in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window, that should be the fastest way. Okay, we got something to break in and to break it with. Wait here, right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. And that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom. in the classroom. Who is it?
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window as it took one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, shattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all of my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid hands on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Bing bong, bing bong.
A body has been discovered!
Hurrah!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin!
Good. All-star apologies. Well.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on Sakura's dead body. We'd make it in time. It's happened again. Not interested herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, would she confirm me that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, he left the rec room. And Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long... I got everyone. What?
Yes!
So, she's dead, huh?
I see.
And Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered by someone in this by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you. Hirabiaki Atoko, one of you killed Sakuya. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Is it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yay! Don't get so mad, Miss Shiana. Or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. And with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
What?
Haha. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again,
In
and then...
other words,
And I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Even as someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I I mean, she violated her rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Dime.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oops. Before you get all pissy potty, and before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because I mean, your lives are on the line, right? And so,
What is this?
what the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate this whole thing. Well, I for one am glad it was Sakura. She was working off the mastermind. She was working for the mastermind after all. Why did you say that now? Oh, sorry, I didn't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Alright, now our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. And let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? Okay. Just let me handle it. I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me. There's always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. And let's settle it. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Well, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hirobiaki and Toko, none of you are allowed to set foot on this crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault.
What have you killed Sakura?
Won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, if there's further discussion, would be a waste of time. Got a compromise.
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in, just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. You too, Hero. You really object? If you're gonna go that far, what could I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
And it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
I have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess it's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally. Who'd want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. Investigation. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to around 12 noon. Her body was discovered in a rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at one point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. It's been added to the truthful section of her handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. But locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery novels or books or whatever. But it can't really happen in real life. And right before our very eyes like this. Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime scene is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In
Oh,
other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow in. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened. What do you mean by
In
that?
other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That says it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In other
room.
words,
By that I mean there actually is an alternative escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but it's rare. But in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so. Yes. So when it comes to a locked room mystery, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure this out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. One of those bottles, is that one of those? The smashed glass? Oh, there's some proteins in X. Huh. So... Right. Okay, I will investigate in the next episode.